Hey everybody, this is Dan. Today I'd like to share a chess puzzle with you. I came upon this particular puzzle doing some tactics training on chesstempo.com. If you guys haven't checked out Chess Tempo, it's a really cool website for working on your tactics, and there are other resources there as well. So anyway, in this position it is black to move, and black has a very strong continuation here, so feel free to first pause the video, look for the best continuation for black, and then when you're ready to hear the solution, you can press play. Okay, so basically we look here and we say, okay, it's black's move. First of all, the black queen is attacked by the white rook on h3. So do we just simply retreat the queen? Well, that doesn't work so well because it looks like white is just ahead in material and we'll have a comfortable game. So we want to look for something better. So in a chess game, it's always a good idea to look at all of your forcing moves. These will be checks, captures, and there could be other types of forcing moves as well. But the moves that the other player will be forced to reply to. Looking at checks and captures first is usually a good rule. So in any case, black does have a very strong continuation here that starts with a check. The check and the key move, I think, in the entire sequence, the one that's a little bit difficult to spot, is rook to h1 check. So this is a rook sacrifice with the deadly purpose. You'll see that white has only one legal move, which is to play king takes rook. And this seems to be a little strange, but we can ask ourselves, okay, why did black sacrifice the rook? Well, this is a tactical concept that I believe would be called attraction, in which the king was attracted or kind of pulled onto a square where it can be attacked, where its position can be exploited. So you'll see that now that the king is on h1, the white pawn on g2 is pinned by the black bishop on d5. So this is one important point. The second important point is that the king can no longer guard the rook. So while before the king moved to h1 and before this rook move, in the original position, you'll see that the rook on h3 was guarded by the king and the pawn. But after rook check, king takes rook, the pawn is pinned, so can't guard the rook, and the king has moved, so can't guard the rook. So what happens is that rook is now, even though it looks like it's defended, it's not. So black can play queen takes rook, leaving white with only one legal move, which is king to g1, and then black finishes with queen takes on g2 checkmate. So the entire sequence is forced. You'll see again, starting from here, rook to h1 check, attracting the king to the bad h1 square, queen takes rook, king to g1, queen takes pawn on g2, checkmate. So I hope you like this puzzle. You should definitely check out Chess Tempo for this and many other puzzles like it. And please feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'll try to make videos as often as I can starting now. It's been a bit of a layoff for me, so really appreciate any support you guys can give me, and feel free to leave comments or any kind of feedback for me. So thank you very much.